This story comes out of Houston, Texas. 18-year-old Daryl George is suing the state of Texas based on him not being able to wear his hair long in school. Well, it actually says that he usually wears it tied up on the top of his head. They got this rule at his school where it can't be shoulder length. Now, it's no rule for the girls, no kind of hair rule for girls to wear their hair long, but it is apparently for the boys, and that right there is discriminatory, if you ask me. It's based on gender. He's awaiting the ruling from a federal judge whether the judge is going to dismiss the lawsuit that he has filed. I believe he has Greg Abbott and the attorney general in the lawsuit that he filed based on discrimination. It says this young man hasn't been able to attend his regular classes since August 31st. We're almost at the end of the school year. It said that since the beginning of the school year, they've been putting him in detentions away from school. They say that this policy goes against the Crown Act, which it does. You should be able to wear your hair length however long you want it. You know, it seems like they target certain individuals, mainly us, for wearing like dreads. You know, these other kids could walk around with mohawks and all these different wild colors in their hair, and it's not a problem. Only when it comes to us that this is a problem. The district is, I think it's Barbers Hill. The irony in that, Barbers Hill down in Houston, said the lawsuit alleges the defendants have taken part in or failed to prevent racial and gender discrimination against George through his ongoing punishment over his hairstyle. We got the Crown Act that's been out here for years, but yet and still things like this happen. And it definitely seems like it's race-based discrimination. Says the suit also alleges Georgia's First Amendment rights to free speech and expression are being violated. They are. And, you know, they try to say that's his hairstyle isn't covered under the First Amendment. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Booker alleged the school district was making religious exemptions for length of hair, but was not following the Crown Act by not offering race-based protections. I agree with that. Said the school district lacked clear definition of why girls could be allowed to have long hair, but boys could not. So we're waiting to see what the judge rules. I'll have to check back in after the judge makes his ruling. I hate to be a naysayer, but in the back of my mind, I already know how this ends. The judge will probably dismiss the case. This young man is 18 years old, so that means he's more than likely a senior and should be his last year. I'm not reading the story this time. They got some kind of copyright at the bottom of the article, so I'm just mentioning certain details in the story. But if you want to go ahead and read the article yourself, it would be Fate of Lawsuit Filed by Black Texas Student Punished Over Hairstyle in Hands of Federal Judge. And like I said, this case is being held in Galveston. It originally happened in Houston. That's where he goes to school. So let's wait and see what this federal judge has to say. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.